November 6th, 2024. We all know what happened last night, though we're still waiting to hear on the House and whether the Republicans will have a united government. It's starting to look that way, but we don't know for certain. I've decided it's time for me to try and make my voice a little more elevated. We're going to need some new voices after this election. And I just wanted to talk to people who are of like minds like me that this was a travesty. But the first thing I want to say is thank you to Kamala Harris. Kamala, we cannot blame Kamala for what happened. She ran a brilliant campaign. The question is the Democratic Party as it's currently configured up to the job? And what do we need to change? And there will be a lot of time for that. But right now I want to suggest one way forward. In the near term, my gut tells me that the most important thing to do is actually to be fairly quiet. Not to, I don't think the time is right for a resistance march on Washington the way we did in 2016. I think rather let those who support Trump have their moment. Even, you can congratulate them if you want. I don't know that I can bring myself quite to do that, but they have won. And it appears that a small but not insignificant majority, the popular vote, was for Trump. And at least it was a preference for that over the alternative of what a lot of us see as decent, good government. But Trump won out, and we could argue and the ignorance and this and that and the other thing. My point is this: let them govern now. I think we should be fairly quiet and let them implement Plan 2025. Let them do these things and see what they do. And we will fight them tooth and nail, because I can't believe that the things they promised, the deportations, the forcing of LGBTQ people into a pre-Stonewall ghettoization and diminishment of civil rights, gutting of Social Security and the safety net a la Elon Musk. I don't know how much of that they'll really move forward with, but I'm sure some substantial portion. And I think Americans need to see it. And when it's time, and when they promote these specific policies and these specific things that outrageous, we can show our outrage then, policy by policy. And I think then the path will become clear of how do we oppose and fight this. So I'm going to try and do this once a week. Maybe try and turn it into a podcast. I don't know, I'm kicking around names like Transforming Orange County, or just the resistance. I don't know, anti-fascism. But I think that's what we're going to be fighting in some scale or form. And I'm as disappointed as I am. The force that gives me meaning in life is being a warrior in a righteous fight. So if you want to join me, check out this occasional, hopefully weekly podcast that I'm starting, and maybe you can help me think of a name. Thank you, folks.